Let's get into this. King James says Bronny has tough skin. We're going to get into this interview. After we roll it, we'll come back and we'll share our thoughts on it. So let's take a look at it and let's roll it.
We're going to have a chance to talk about some history in the fall.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
LeBron James and Bronny James will not only be the first teammates to be father-son duo in league history. It's the first time it's ever happened, period. Just take me back to New York. What was that moment like for you?
It was very emotional. It was very emotional to hear. I mean, that's been his dream for quite a while. He says he wants to play in the NBA, and then he had an opportunity to talk to his agent, Rich Paul, and Rich asked him what is his ultimate goal in this whole thing. He said, I just want to hear my name called. And for it to happen, with us all being together and him being able to hear his name called in the NBA draft, it's like a moment that we will never, ever forget.
Between the lines, to some extent, basketball is going to take care of itself.
Yeah, for sure.
But outside of those lines, he's starting to have some of the same arrows slung at him that you had when you were a teenager. What's going to take for him to withstand that?
I don't know if people really understand Bronny. He doesn't care. I actually cared a little bit when I came in. I wanted people to like me, and some of the things that people were saying about me, it kind of bothered me early on in my career. I let it get to me. Bronny doesn't give a He doesn't. Bronny plays, he works his tail off. When he's done, he goes home and plays his video game. He does not care about nobody. He doesn't even listen to that stuff. He's like the complete opposite of his dad. His dad will say something.
Yeah, I can see that.
He does not care. Like me personally, when I was coming up, I had no choice. I literally had no choice. I had to make it out. Like I had no choice. I had to make it out for me, my mom, my family. Bronny has all the choices in the world. So it's like a whole nother, people don't understand how hard that is and the commitment. For him to be coming out of heart surgery less than a year ago, for him to be able to be in the NBA, the kid he's special, but he doesn't care. It doesn't bother him.
We have breaking news. Just 6 days after drafting Bronny James, the Lakers have signed his father.
You signed a new contract with the Lakers. It potentially could take you through 23 seasons in the NBA, which is a pretty good number.
Yes, it is good. It's a great number.
Do you think this could be the last deal you ever signed as an NBA player?
I mean, it could be. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, maybe not. Yeah, it could be, easily. But we'll see what happens.
Rich Paul told me leading up to you signing that deal that you'd be willing to take a pay cut to sign an impact player. But here we sit, Klay Thompson's with the Dallas Mavericks, DeMar DeRozan's with the Sacramento Kings. What do you think happens?
It takes two to tango. I mean, at the end of the day, I think, our front office, our coaching staff,
fix was on. That's what happened.
That they wanted to do or try to get guys to come, and it didn't happen. And that's okay. That's part of the business.
Since 2020, as the team had its ups and downs, we've had some private conversations about just how much winning still matters to you. You have all the accolades. We talked about the stuff you've been able to earn through this game, but you still want to win. Can you do it here with the Lakers between now and the end of your career? Can it happen again?
Of course. Of course.
What gives you that confidence?
Because we've done it before.
And that's it. It's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.
We still have two guys who commit every single day, and myself and AD, we commit to excellence and commit to winning. We're not that far off. We were 1 year removed from the Western Conference Finals. This past year didn't go as well as we would like, but we're not that far off. Now, there's so many teams in the league, so many.
Well, for starters, this whole NBA draft rubbed people the wrong way. All the players, everybody's associated in the league. LeBron James facilitating his son to be drafted by the Lakers. It just didn't seem genuine. It wasn't authentic. And it rubbed a whole lot of people the wrong way. So much so, you got players that don't even want to go to the Lakers. They'd rather go to another team, find their own way. They're not going to deal with the circus. Never seen anything like this since I've been watching basketball. Now, we've seen players in the NFL say they don't want to be drafted by this team. We've seen the Eli Mannings and people like that say they don't want to go to a franchise. So be it, somebody else drafts them. But it never happened in this kind of fashion to where you're telling teams, do not draft Bronny James. You'll be wasting your time. He does not want to go to your franchise. He's getting drafted by the Lakers. Facilitated by LeBron James and his crew. Unbelievable. Then on top of that, he didn't even earn his spot. See, that's the problem. That's what all this uproar is all about. We can understand if we know you belong in the NBA, but Bronny James hasn't shown that. He doesn't have enough on film that pleads his case that he belongs in the league. Hasn't shown enough. And we already know he's not ready. We've seen enough clips for that. So yeah, this whole situation not only rubbed me the wrong way, but rubbed all of America the wrong way. A lot of people are not going to speak on it, but a lot has. And this situation right here left his son, Bronny James, in a bad situation. He's going to get ridiculed more than his father. He has more pressure than LeBron James when he came into the league out of high school. And I'm going to tell you why. Gonna tell you why. Just pay attention. First of all, he's LeBron James' son. That's enough pressure in itself. Number two, they facilitated this whole thing and bringing Bronny James to the Lakers and knowing King James had his hand all over it. Number three, they know damn well he didn't even earn the spot. Should he even be in the NBA? Without LeBron James' help, would he have been drafted? And if he did, it'd just be because he's LeBron James' son. But so far, what he's shown on film doesn't say drafted. And that's a problem. So they made enemies. Wishing Bronny James the best. Not wishing no bad luck on the kid. Nothing like that. I hope he flourishes. I really do. But all in all, no matter what happens with his career, if he flourishes or something bad happens, this situation at the draft rubbed me the wrong way. I just didn't like it. It just didn't seem, like I say, genuine, authentic. The league is just, I don't know, man, it's starting to get watered down when you allow one guy to have that much power to where he can facilitate a draft and to bring in his son or any guy to a franchise that he wants. And the commissioner and everybody involved just sits back and allow it to happen. That got to be some unbelievable pull. Unbelievable pull.